Welcome to Ted's Rock Concert Chronicles and more. There's many videos on YouTube of concerts that I really enjoy. I went to some of these events back in the day, and I'd like to share with you what went on, kind of what it was like. No Rock Hall, no Chronicles can share the excitement or the crash, boom, bang of the event. They were really hyped and they were quite spectacular. Our first stop is going to be the Pontiac Silverdome in December of 1981. It was Iggy Pop, Santana, and the Rolling Stones. So a buddy and I left Cleveland that December 1st of 1981. We weren't headed to the Motor City to chase their beer or drink their women. We wanted to go to the rock and roll show. I remember parking was pretty easy for the place, considering that it holds almost 80,000 people indoors. And as we waited to have our tickets checked, I felt something at my ankle, and as I looked down, there was a boy tapping my leg going, "Got knives, got knives." I said to myself, here we go. He had a box of knives down there. I couldn't tell you 30, 50, 100 knives, but he had quite a few knives. So we get into it, and the general festival seating was for about 65,000 people, and there was 10,000 floor seats that were yellow tickets. Down on the floor, the security wore green jerseys, and people would try to jump like the hockey rail, and 10 green jerseys would run over and assault them. You could see the punches flying. And then other situations, a fan would attack somebody in a green jersey, and wham, they were all over the top of him. So my buddy and I determined we weren't going anywhere near the floor. Iggy Pop came on. The papers at the time, the Daily Tribune, they said that Iggy Pop was kind of a sound check. I remember it a little bit differently. Iggy Pop was booed and had things thrown at him and jeered till he left the stage after about 25 minutes. During Santana, my buddy and I walked around and looked for somewhere to sit, and I'll tell you where we ended up. We ended up behind the stage, about 200 feet up. The Rolling Stones were right below us, so it turned out to be pretty good seating. As we waited for him to come on, the tour had been sponsored by Jovan Perfume, and about 5 minutes before they came on, they pumped the perfume through the air vents of the whole place, so you would associate Jovan Perfume with the excitement of the Rolling Stones. I knew this because I had seen them 10 days before in Cleveland, and I told my buddy they'll be on in about 5 or 10 minutes. Well, in Detroit, they kicked it off with Under My Thumb, and charismatic Mick Jagger, he had everybody under his thumb in a few minutes. It was about the 40th show of 50 shows in 1981, and they were pretty tight by then, sawing those guitars. So about the fourth song, I think I had heard of them, but I had never seen one. It was all brand new at the time. And I'll say it was 40 by 60. A giant Trinitron TV came on, and it was up close of Keith Richards' face. And I'll say we were taken aback by it. But it was cool as could be, and it was on for the rest of the show. So the Stones rocked for about 2 hours, did 30 songs or so, and we enjoyed it. They always didn't do an encore in 81, but they did Satisfaction, and Jagger got up in the cherry picker and went over the crowd. Good time was had by all, and then for the encore, which was really spectacular, they did Jimi Hendrix's Star Spangled Banner, and they had an indoor fireworks show that would rival any outside 4th of July. So that's kind of what it was like to be there, some of the things that went on. I hope you enjoyed it. And the next stop in the Rock and Roll Chronicles is Buckeye Lake Music Center in June of 1988 outside of Columbus, Ohio. Thank you.